My name is Holly Bakke, and I'm working with PFS on insurance sector issues. The development of the insurance sector is really critical to financial sector development and overall economic growth. And let me share with you a few reasons why. If we have life insurance, for example, people who purchase life insurance, then the company takes that and invests it in the market in that country. Another way of looking at what insurance does to help grow an economy is if you have a business and you insure that business and then you want to take a loan. The bank is going to look more favorably on a property or another business that has insurance coverage. So what does all this do? Well, at the end of the day, it does help businesses grow, it helps create more jobs, and it really works towards eliminating poverty. So when you put that all together, what do you have? More social stability. And that's something that PFS is truly committed to addressing. Now, in addition to developing the insurance sector and having growth come from that, we also want to develop the insurance sector because we want our beneficiary countries to be able to join the EU if that's what they'd like to do. We want them to participate in the international insurance marketplace. And to do that, they've got to be able to get their house in order in terms of insurance. Now, what are we looking for in a well-functioning insurance market? Well, we're looking for three things. First is a regulatory system that's consistent with international standards. Why does it have to be consistent with international standards? That's so other countries have confidence in the market. And the more we see an international marketplace developing, the more we see that there is a series of standards that apply to all regulators worldwide. The second thing we want to see is consumer confidence in the marketplace. In a lot of our beneficiary countries, people had only very limited products, motor vehicle or property. And more importantly, a lot of times they didn't get the coverage they purchased. They put a claim in and that claim was never paid. So now what the consumer needs to know is that there's a regulator out there watching so that they're protected and that companies are made to pay legitimate claims. And once there's consumer confidence in the market, that's more investment. More investment, more companies are going to come. Once more companies come, more jobs. So the last piece then is we want to build a competitive insurance marketplace. And sometimes when you talk about competition, people think it's only about the companies. Well, let's also look at it from the consumer perspective. If I have a competitive marketplace, there'll be more products for me to select from. And usually competition brings down prices. So it's a win-win for the company and for the consumer. Now, one thing we also know is in addition to those three items that have to be present, is that we also need a strong actuarial capability. And in a lot of our beneficiary countries, we don't have actuaries who are trained consistent with international standards. And without actuaries, we can't price a product correctly. So that means someone could be paying too much for a product or even too little. And there are serious consequences on both sides. Consumer confidence. If they're paying too much, they're not going to have confidence in the market. If they're paying too little, it puts the solvency of the insurance company they bought that product from at risk. So PFS, again, recognizes the importance of developing actuaries in conjunction with its other efforts in the insurance area. So overall, I think you can look at PFS's insurance program and know that it's committed to doing its work not only on a country-by-country basis, but doing it regionally. I think you'll find in the work that we do, we provide technical assistance, we provide training, but we also make our mentor countries available so that countries who recently went through this growth are learning from other countries who recently went through similar challenges, and we try and facilitate those conversations. So you'll find, again, if you were to look not only at insurance, but to look at all the PFS activities, that we hope to see a collaboration that results in a country that's more stable and economically strong. I don't know.